Hello everyone, and welcome to Torbjorn, Destroyer. To be clear, Torbjorn is the Destroyer, it's not the giant robot. I am become death, the Destroyer of worlds. Robert Oppenheimer. Well, this situation stinks. Mainly because I'm in a sewer. Glad I can't smell through the mask. But also because of the variables. Normally, variables don't bother me. I have a knack for getting around them. But normal doesn't really apply here. The thing above me's getting closer. Now to see if my calculations paid off, or if I'm going to be hoofing it through more sewage. Didn't have a lot of time for strategy, since I only learned about all of this yesterday. News reports said Baklava, capital of the small country of Kyrgyzstan, was under attack by an Omnic. 1. Big deal, I thought. Big deal is right. The walking skyscraper here is a special class of Omnic, a Titan, except this one's been retrofitted. He's the warmer, cuddlier version. Especially good at spotting and eliminating threats, like the Kyrgyzstani soldiers who are looking for a way to stop this thing. Lucky for me, I know its blind spots. Just had to get close enough. It seemed determined to destroy downtown Baklava, which put it on a fairly predictable path. I need to disable it before any more innocents die. The Titan's external heat sensors don't have a blind spot, so here's hoping my IR shielding does the trick. So far, so good. Even if somebody else could have gotten to this point, they'd have been blasted into bits before figuring out how to get in. A lot of things have been added to this Omnic, and a lot's been changed from the original specs. Up till now, I wasn't sure if the maintenance hatch would be here. But how should I know about hatches or blind spots? Simple. I helped design this beast. I waited on a ton of research and development during my days with the Ironclad Guild. The initial vision behind the Titan was to create a mech that could build high-rises, not destroy them. During the Omnic crisis, the tin cans took the idea and weaponized it. And now we have yet another version. But these modifications, they're not Omnic. I can think of only one person capable of this kind of overhaul. So I know what, and I've got a pretty good idea of who. Now I'm making it my business to know why. Drones. Part of an internal defense system the Tin Cans installed during the Omnic crisis. Yet another violation of the Titan's true purpose. My guts go queasy as the whole place rises up with the lifting of the giant's leg. These bots have been upgraded with microthrusters. I recognize the Varg.
What is this? Is that you, Torbjorn? Are you crazy? What are you doing here, Torby?
Only my friends call me Torby.
Nonsense.
We might not have been drinking buddies, but I thought we worked well together. We balanced each other out. You were always so good at bulldozing through obstacles. and you always cheated your way past them. An engineer should respect the problem, not just bypass it. That's why we made such a great team. These defenses are automated. You're going to get yourself killed. Why are you doing this, Vin? What's the angle? My angle, old friend, is the preservation of our species. And you asked if I was crazy. Consider this. What are advancements in military technology? What are weapons of war, if not deterrents? We build a missile, they build a bigger one. And on and on. Why? To avoid the very thing those missiles were built to achieve. Loss of life on an unimaginable scale. What world power wouldn't think twice before attacking a foe capable of obliterating it? Who wouldn't pause before opening the door to Armageddon? Kyrgyzstan is a corrupt dictatorship bent on expansion. Its methods are ruthless and immoral. It is a dangerous, increasingly unpredictable player on the global stage. And I have just crushed it. This campaign was a demonstration. My ultimate weapon in the hands of a responsible government will save countless lives. And how much would a responsible government have to pay for that privilege? For all your grandstanding and philosophizing, at the end of the day, you're nothing more than a sleazebag profiteer. You know, when the Omnics took our technology and twisted it to their needs, it infuriated me. But at least I understood it. They're machines, no empathy, acting on logic alone. But you're one of us, a human. You don't have an excuse. All you've done today is compromise the global balance of power. What I've done, old friend, is topple a destroyer of worlds. End. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry to Will for butchering the Swedish language and the accent, but whatever. You're the one who decided to subscribe. You're the one who decided to watch. I didn't force you to do this. Did I? I don't remember. Oh, I haven't done one of these in way too long. Tell me which one to do next. Hopefully I get better at doing the Tor voice. Goodbye. The sky's falling, baby, drop that ass, boy, crash. The sky's falling, baby, drop